Chapter 23. The Burial of Sarah. When Sarah was 127 years old, she died at Kiriath Arba, now called Hebron, in the land of Canaan. There Abraham mourned and wept for her. Then, leaving her body, he said to the Hittite elders, "Here I am, a stranger and a foreigner among you. Please sell me a piece of land so I can give my wife a proper burial." The Hittites replied to Abraham, "Listen, my lord, you are an honored prince among us. Choose the finest of our tombs and bury her there. No one here will refuse to help you in this way." Then Abraham bowed low before the Hittites and said, "Since you are willing to help me in this way, be so kind as to ask Ephron, son of Zohar, to let me buy his cave at Machpelah, down at the end of his field. I will pay the full price in the presence of witnesses, so I will have a permanent burial place for my family." Ephron was sitting there among the others, and he answered Abraham as the others listened, speaking publicly before all the Hittite elders of the town. "No, my lord," he said to Abraham, "please listen to me. I will give you the field and the cave. Here in the presence of my people, I give it to you. Go and bury your dead." Abraham again bowed low before the citizens of the land, and he replied to Ephron as everyone listened, "No, listen to me. I will buy it from you. Let me pay the full price for the field so I can bury my dead there." Ephron answered Abraham, "My lord, please listen to me. The land is worth 400 pieces of silver. But what is that between friends? Go ahead and bury your dead." So Abraham agreed to Ephron's price and paid the amount he had suggested, 400 pieces of silver, weighed according to the market standard. The Hittite elders witnessed the transaction. So Abraham bought the plot of land belonging to Ephron at Machpelah near Mamre. This included the field itself, the cave that was in it, and all the surrounding trees. It was transferred to Abraham as his permanent possession in the presence of the Hittite elders at the city gate. Then Abraham buried his wife Sarah there in Canaan, in the cave of Machpelah near Mamre, also called Hebron. So the field and the cave were transferred from the Hittites to Abraham for use as a permanent burial place.
Genesis chapter 23, verse 1-4. And Abraham's day, death, and burial were steep in ritual traditions. Failing to honor a dead person demonstrated the greatest possible lack of respect. In a proper burial was the image of a curse. Mourning was an essential part of the death ritual. Friends and relatives would cry loudly for the whole neighborhood to hear, because there were no funeral homes or undertakers. These same friends and relatives would help prepare the body for burial, which usually would take place on the same day because of the warm climate. In Genesis chapter 23, verse 4, verse 6, Abraham was in a foreign land looking for a place to bury his wife. Strangers offered to help him because he was an honored prince, and they respected him. Although Abraham had not pulled down roots in the area, his reputation was above reproach. Those who invest their time and money in serving God often earn a pleasant return on their investment, a good reputation in the respect of others. Genesis chapter 23, verse 10, verse 16. The plight inheritance between Abraham and Ephron was typical of bargaining at the time. Ephron graciously offered to his land to Abraham at no charge, and Abraham insisted on paying for it. Ephron politely mentioned the price, but said in effect that it wasn't important. Abraham paid the 400 pieces of silver. Both men knew what was going on as they went through this bargain process. If Abraham had accepted the land as a gift when it was offered, he would have assaulted Ephron, who then would have rescinded his offer. Many Middle Eastern shopkeepers still follow this bargain ritual with their customers. In Genesis chapter 23, verse 16, 400 pieces of silver was the outrageous price for the piece of property Abraham bought. The Hittites weren't thrilled about foreigners buying their property, so Abraham added the bargaining leverage. And this custom of the day was to ask for double the fair market value of the land, fully expecting the buyer to offer half the stated price. Abraham however, did not bargain. He simply paid an instant price, and he was not trying to take anything he did not gain fairly, even though God had promised the land to Abraham. He did not just take away from Ephraim. So, then there's this little article, OS 224. It says there that in Hebron, Abraham brought the cave of near Hebron, a sort of rare place. Later, Abraham was also buried there, as were his sons and grandson Isaac and Jacob.